Hi, my name is Daisy, and I am also a marathon designer for C3. So welcome to the marathon task Mystery on the Menu. To give some background information on forensic science, an integral part of crime solving is finding and analyzing evidence. The first step is to isolate the scene and allow a forensics photographer to take a picture to preserve the raw crime scene. Afterwards, each evidence is collected in a bag with gloves on at all times as it allows to prevent cross-contamination between other evidence or other people. The evidence then is sent to different locations for further examination. For example, fingerprints to a fingerprinting lab, bullets to a ballistics lab, and DNA to a DNA testing lab. Your task is to analyze an assortment of evidence to find the culprit. You will conduct an analysis of social media, footprints, and DNA by looking at the clues and details.
Hello. My name is Faizan. I am one of the C3 Challenge designers, and today I'll be going over the high school challenge, some of the rules, some of the materials, and the weapon analysis description today. So what exactly are the rules? The rules consist of two major points, one being that each task must be done in succession. So that means the first task, let's say it was the footprint analysis, that will come before the DNA analysis, and you must do it in that order. In terms of the second rule states that external resources may not be used. That means all the materials that are on the list must be the ones that you use in this competition. All necessary information will also be provided. Scoring for this challenge will be done accordingly to the screen here. Social media analysis will consist of 20 points. DNA analysis will get you a whopping 30 points. And footprint analysis will get you the final 10 points, for a total of 60 points. Social media is an important tool in our lives. It helps us connect with people all around the world, and also lets us share important information about ourselves or others to everyone on the internet. So in this task, you'll be using social media accounts a little bit differently. What you're required to do is analyze and explain the emotional status of each suspect that you analyze, how the profile picture of each suspect is presented. You want to relate one post to another to discover the relationship between them and the victim. In this task, you will also gain 20 points in total. 5 points will be allocated per account.
In the footprint analysis section, you will be asked to calculate the height of the culprit using their footprint by using a series of numbers that will be given to you in the description. And so you will be given 5 points if you calculate the correct height and 5 points if you eliminate the correct suspect. The DNA analysis section will require you to do 4 subtasks. As a reminder of the rules before, all necessary information will be provided to you so you actually know how to complete your task. Your first subtask will be to create a video on the polymerase chain reaction, which is a process to amplify DNA sequences. In this section, you can get a total of 10 points. 5 points from correctly explaining the first 2 cycles of amplification. 3 points by creatively showing the process. 2 points by getting the correct final products. However, if your video length is longer than 5 minutes, you will lose 5 points. Your next subtask is to do a real-life DNA extraction from a strawberry. And so you will be awarded 5 points if you successfully extract the DNA from your strawberry. After learning that you can get DNA from solid objects, you decide to get the DNA from some hair bulbs that you find at the crime scene. As a result, you want to get the coding strands. You will be awarded 3 points by getting the correct coding strands, including the directionality, so please include that in your answer. You will also be awarded 3 points by eliminating the correct suspect to get a total of 12 points. Your last subtask is to decipher a mRNA transcript to get a message. And so you'll be awarded 3 points if you get the correct codon message.
So for the materials in the junior high task, you will need some paper, a pencil, a computer, a calculator, something to film with. It could be a phone, a camera that you have, anything at all. Recommended materials is cardboard and tape. On top of that, you will need 1 to 3 strawberries, a plastic bag, 1/3 cup of water, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of soap, 1 container, some paper towel, and 1/3 cup of cold rubbing alcohol.